If you find yourself viewing this video, it isn't mere coincidence. God has already reached out to you regarding that individual. Yes, the one who lingers in your heart. He has conveyed this to you in a dream, corroborated it through a message. And now, he indicates that a call is on its way, as what felt far off is on the verge of becoming a reality. This is not simply wistfulness. It isn't just you holding on to the past. It's a divine sign. Your spirit understands what God has already ordained. That person has been chosen for you, and your heart recognized this before your mind could even grasp it. They come to mind during your prayers. You sense tranquility, not stress. You've noticed signs, yet you might be uncertain about their proximity. Here's your reassurance. It's nearer than you realize. God doesn't rush his creations. However, once the groundwork is in place, he proceeds with intent. They too have been experiencing it. The draw, the heaviness, the urge to connect. They may not fully comprehend why they feel this urgency. Yet the Holy Spirit is stirring within them. Your phone is about to ring. Not for closure or confusion, but to bring clarity. This dialogue will transform everything. It will shatter the emotional stillness. It will affirm what both of you have felt. It's the beginning of a new chapter 1 that was penned by God long ago. You must be prepared to communicate with love, not bitterness. Ready to listen, not to justify, as this moment holds greater significance. It's a sacred appointment. The upcoming call isn't random. It's intricately planned. It's the answer to the prayers you've whispered in solitude. Keep your phone nearby, but also keep your heart receptive. Don't rush the timing. Allow God to orchestrate this moment. When it happens, you'll realize this isn't mere chance. It's God's doing. And this time, you're both prepared. The call is imminent, and everything is set to change. I'm aware you've been glancing at your phone more than you'd care to confess. Each ring sends your heart soaring. Each notification ignites hope that it's them. And when it's not that familiar, pain returns. The one nestled deep in your chest, suggesting perhaps I'm mistaken about all of this. You've been replaying previous conversations, examining every message, every glance, every shared moment. You've questioned whether you're interpreting God's signs too intensely. If you're simply longing to hear what you wish instead of his actual intentions. The silence has been overwhelming. Not solely their silence, but also what feels like God's quiet as well. You've posed the question 1,000 times, is this genuine? Is this from you? Or am I merely deceiving myself? But here's what you need to realize. This unease you experience isn't confusion. It's affirmation. This struggle to let go isn't a flaw. It's your spirit clinging to what God revealed to you when no one else was attentive. You recognize this individual is unique. When they cross your mind, it's more than mere attraction. It's a sense of purpose. When you pray for them, it's not desperation you feel. It's peace. This isn't a figment of your imagination. It's the Holy Spirit affirming what is already inscribed in the heavens. The adversary wishes for you to doubt your faith in God regarding this person. He aims to dissuade you to make you settle for something lesser because he understands the plans God has for both of you. He's aware of the influence you will have, the ministry you will foster, the family you will nurture. Nevertheless, God's timing is impeccable, even if it may feel otherwise. Each day you've waited has been a day of developing readiness. Every lonely night has involved God working on your heart. Each tear you've shed has fertilized the soil for what's about to flourish. You see, God doesn't merely unite two individuals. He cultivates them for one another like a skilled artisan. He's been refining both hearts, smoothing out imperfections, healing past wounds, and building the character required to uphold what He's about to provide you. That person has likewise undergone their own journey, facing their own struggles season by season under God's preparation.
And like you, there's been a stirring within them, a feeling of restlessness, and a yearning for something or someone they can't quite put into words. The call approaching won't feel forced or awkward. It will resemble a return home with two pieces of a puzzle finally slotting together. When you hear their voice, a sense of peace will settle within you, and everything will align, making you think at last. This is the call you've been anticipating while they've been summoning the courage to make it happen.
God has been working on their fears, pride, and the barriers that hindered them from reaching out. When they finally go to dial your number, expect their hands to tremble and their hearts to race. They understand this call transcends a casual exchange. It represents their commitment to God's design, eyes to the path they have fled from. The wait is nearing its end. The quietude is on the verge of being shattered. The conversation you've longed for, imagined, and hoped for will soon materialize. When that moment arrives, clarity will dawn on you regarding the delay. You will recognize why God had you wait until both of your hearts were primed for this connection. Much like a maestro guiding an orchestra, God awaits until every instrument is finely tuned. He won't cue the gradual rise until every player understands their role. When the baton is finally lifted, the resulting harmony is stunning, crafted in the stillness. At this moment, God is orchestrating your love narrative. He's harmonizing your hearts, instructing you both in your roles, readying you for the day your melodies fuse into something exquisite. You have been akin to parallel trains destined for the same endpoint, but not yet in the right place to converge. God the conductor regulates the pace times your arrivals, ensuring that when you finally reach your destination, it will be at the perfect moment. This isn't mere coincidence, it's a masterpiece of divine alignment. The same God who sets celestial bodies in their paths and controls the ebb and flow of the seasons has masterfully arranged every aspect of your story. Behind the scenes, He's been navigating unseen components, opening pathways at the precise right moments. Consider a farmer preparing for the harvest. A farmer doesn't sow seeds and expect immediate fruits. They endure through winter's chill, spring's rains, and summer's heat. They nurture the soil, irrigate the ground, eliminate weeds, and when the timing is ripe, they reap their well-tended harvest. Your relationship has been undergoing its cultivation phase. God has tended the earth of your souls, nourishing it with His presence, removing past hurts and false beliefs. He's getting you ready for a harvest that will justify every moment of waiting. The impending call isn't a result of boredom or loneliness. It signifies God is poised to move to the subsequent stage of His plan. He has been attending to their heart just as He has yours, and now both are finally prepared to synchronize. Like satellites previously orbiting separately, you are both being aligned for unambiguous communication. The signals have always existed, but now you are positioned to receive them clearly. God perceives the grand design. He knows if this call had occurred 6 months prior, you wouldn't have been equipped for what He intended. He understands that introducing you before your hearts were properly aligned wouldn't have created a robust enough foundation for what He seeks to construct. But now circumstances have evolved. You both have gone through your development journeys. Each of you has acquired vital lessons. You've each transformed into the individuals God requires for this next segment of your lives. The timing of this call is no chance occurrence. It is meticulously planned. God has been biding time for the precise moment when both hearts are receptive, both spirits ready, and both lives positioned for His next steps. As a skilled chess player, God has been maneuvering pieces on the board of your lives. All disappointments, delays, and instances of uncertainty have been His preparation for a significant move. And the call approaching is that move. When your phone rings and their name lights up the screen, you'll realize that every prayer you offered, every tear shed, every night spent wondering if God hears you, has culminated in this moment. This exquisitely timed, divinely orchestrated moment where two hearts finally unify according to His design. While you've been in prayer, they've been in reflection. While you've been in anticipation, they've been fighting with their emotions. While you've been placing faith in this connection, they've been telling themselves it no longer matters. Yet it does matter. And they acknowledge that. I recognize the ache in your chest when you know someone is significant, yet you can't reach out. I sense the impatience in longing for a link that always feels just out of grasp. Through my personal journey, I learned that often the difficulty in connecting arises not from the other person, but rather from old wounds in our hearts, preventing us from fully opening ourselves to love. I've created a special gift for you, how to attract and recognize true love, a guide that confronts precisely these profound issues, hampering your ability to receive and convey love. It's available in the first pinned comment offered with all my affection. If it's meant for you, you'll sense it. Speaking of connections that transcend physical proximity while you've been in waiting there, is certainly someone on the opposite side of this tale who also cannot forget you. They have been dreaming of you, catching glimpses of your face in random moments, hearing melodies that echo conversations you once shared. They've driven past places you used to visit together, telling themselves they merely chose a different route while their heart knows the truth. The Holy Spirit has been softly whispering your name during their quiet moments. When they find themselves alone, as distractions fade, and it's just them and their thoughts, you emerge, not just as a memory, but as a reality that remains unfinished, as someone they are compelled to contact. They've picked up the phone numerous times, dialed your number, only to backtrack, typed messages that never reached you, rehearsed dialogues they weren't prepared to engage in, for deep down they realize this is more than reconnection. It's about yielding to what God has been whispering to them. Do you think you are the sole recipient of signs they have been receiving them too? Your mutual friends casually mention your name just as thoughts of you cross their mind. They spot your favorite number frequently. They hear that song you both enjoyed playing on the radio precisely when they needed to feel that resonance. God hasn't only been directing you towards them, He's been guiding them toward you. The confirmations you've felt, they have felt too. That sense of peace when you think of them is mirrored in their thoughts of you. The barriers experienced, the hesitation to open up entirely as this transformative moment lingers. Remember that there is a route to heal those wounds that may cause apprehension toward love. The gift is in the first pinned comment, but they've been apprehensive. Fearful of seeming foolish, hesitant to confront past hurts, frightened of desiring something that feels unattainable. They've constructed barriers around their hearts to shield themselves from potential heartache. However, God has been dismantling those defenses one brick at a time. Each sign they have received, every dream encountered, every moment of undeniable serenity they experience when reflecting on you, has been His method of preempting them for this call. The barriers are weakening. The fears are losing their grip. Those walls are crumbling, and soon they will cease to resist their feelings and begin to follow where God leads them. When the moment finally comes to make this call, expect it to be more than a casual, "Hey, how's it going?" It will symbolize their ultimate surrender to what God has been revealing. They will be stepping outside their comfort zone, embracing His will, and proclaiming acceptance of the future God has long sought to offer them. They have been feeling the same draw as you, the same urgency, the same awareness that a shift is necessary, and they stand ready to act upon it. The call is surfacing because their heart is finally primed to answer the promptings God has been providing this entire time. When this call arrives, you'll realize it's distinct even before you respond. Your spirit will resonate with it. Your heart will flutter, signaling that this is the moment. This is not just any call. This is the call, the one you've been praying for, waiting for, and maintaining faith that God would set in motion at the right time. Don't allow it to go to voicemail. Don't doubt yourself. Resist letting fear cause hesitation. Respond with hope. Respond with anticipation. Respond, knowing that God is about to create something remarkable in your life. Their voice will resonate differently upon answering, not shaky or uncertain as you might presume, but driven and purposeful, as if someone who finally comprehends what they need to articulate, like someone who has long been preparing their heart for this dialogue. As your heart readies itself for this connection in this exceptional moment of transformation, remember that self-love serves as the cornerstone for all authentic love. The complete guide to this journey awaits in the pinned comment. They are not reaching out to play games. They aren't calling out of boredom or loneliness. They are dialing because God has finally penetrated their resistance and they can no longer disregard their emotions. They are contacting you because they are prepared to stop evading what God has been revealing to them. The interaction is going to unfold in a manner that will astonish you both. Words that once seemed challenging to express will flow effortlessly. Topics previously viewed as potentially awkward will feel organic. Reconciliation, you thought would require time, will happen instantaneously. You will engage in discussions that hold significance about God's work in your individual lives during this hiatus, about the dreams He's instilled within you about the future He's designated for you, about the purpose He desires for you to partake in collectively. This conversation will not merely reignite the flame of the past, it will usher you both into the reality God always envisioned for you, a love deeper than before, a connection reinforced, a partnership more congruous with His ultimate design than ever before. Do not strive to dictate the flow of your conversation. Avoid having a pre-prepared script. Do not plan your responses. Allow the Holy Spirit to guide your expressions. Permit God to direct the exchange. Trust that the one responsible for bringing you to this moment will skillfully navigate you through it. After hanging up, you will both become aware that everything has shifted. Not due to forcefulness, but because you've finally allowed God to fulfill His desire all along. The call is imminent. Prepare to answer with faith, yet listen attentively. Prior to the call, God wishes to prime your heart to receive it in the best way possible. How you navigate this conversation will ascertain whether it evolves into simple chit-chat or marks the commencement of the beautiful journey God has planned for you both. First, let go of any lingering anger or resentment that you may still hold on to. If you have old wounds that remain unhealed, offer forgiveness at this moment. Not because the other person deserves it, but rather because you owe it to yourself to step into this new chapter with a pure heart. Bitterness can taint what God wishes to pour into your life. Next, reflect on your true intentions. Are you anticipating this phone call simply to demonstrate that you were right? Do you seek an apology, or are you looking for validation? Or are you genuinely prepared to embrace them with God's love, unconditionally, selflessly, with their best interests in mind? Then, Release your expectations. Avoid placing demands on this conversation to resolve all issues or provide answers to every question. Allow it to develop in accordance with God's design, letting it flow naturally. Trust His timing and process during this moment. Furthermore, get ready to listen more than you speak. They will need to convey what God has been working on in their hearts. They will want to process their feelings. Provide them the space to be vulnerable and grant them permission to speak openly. Finally, keep in mind that this phone call holds significance surpassing just the two of you. God has a plan in uniting you that extends beyond your individual joy. Be open to discovering what He desires to achieve through your collaboration. Open yourself to the mission He wishes to give you as a duo. Pray right now. Ask God to prepare your heart for this call as well as theirs. Request His guidance for every word, every pause, and every reply. Ask Him for this conversation to mark the start of His perfect will in your lives. The call is imminent. Ensure your heart is in a state of readiness. I can sense in my spirit that for some of you, tuning in this call isn't months away, it's not even weeks away. For certain individuals, it could be a mere days off. For others, it might even be today. God has been steadily nudging toward this instance. Each day you waited, every prayer you uttered, every instance of trusting Him, despite the uncertainty, all of it has led to this moment. The upcoming call will serve as God's acknowledgement of your patience. This situation surpasses merely reuniting. It is a step toward fulfilling your destiny. It involves two individuals crafted by God finally uniting to accomplish what could not be achieved alone. It encompasses love, but also encapsulates purpose, ministry influence, and legacy. When this call takes place, and it will keep in mind that it isn't merely a coincidence. It isn't about them finally seeing the light. It's God orchestrating the next segment of your journey. It's Him transitioning you both into the season for which He has prepared you. Keep your phone charged, your heart open, and your spirit receptive. When you see their name pop up on the screen, you will recognize that God is true to His promises, that He answers prayers, and that His timing is indeed flawless. I sense a tremendous energy in this moment. A confirmation that many of you are genuinely poised for the transformation about to unfold. I have faith in the synchronicity that has led you to this message right when you needed it most, but I must be honest with you. The forthcoming call will mark only the beginning of something greater if you are wholeheartedly prepared. There is a resource I have lovingly crafted titled How to Attract and Recognize True Love, which addresses all emotional scars, past traumas, and barriers that may hinder you from experiencing the fullness of love God has intended. The unique opportunity is opening now, and the time to act is urgent, for when that call occurs, your heart needs to be entirely free and ready. It is in the first pinned comment, and your heart is already aware if this applies to you. Right now, I ask you to take action. Declare your faith in the comments. Type these words as a testament of belief. God, I'm ready to accept the call you've promised, because when you vocalize your faith, you create the space for God to materialize in your reality. The call approaches intended not to perplex you, but to affirm your journey, not to complicate your existence, but to fulfill it. When that call arrives, recognize that it is not just a call. It represents God honoring His commitment. Your phone is about to ring. Are you prepared to answer if this content has positively impacted your journey and you feel it deserves to reach a broader audience? Supporting this channel is simple. Just click the thanks button beneath the video and contribute. Every little donation helps keep this space thriving. And even if you can't at this moment, your presence here is already a wonderful gift. Thank you for being here. If you have experienced these feelings recently, it might indicate that something significant is on the horizon. There are changes taking place in your life orchestrated by God, and the reasons elude you. Unexpected opportunities arise. New acquaintances appear, and nostalgia hits with memories from the past. Even your routine has changed unexpectedly without your intention. This is not merely chance. These are rare indicators that most people overlook, signaling that God is harmonizing your heart with that of the individual selected for you. Today, I am going to share 5 signs that could suggest your encounter is closer than you anticipate. The final sign may dramatically influence how you prepare to embrace this moment. The last sign I am going to reveal is often the most challenging to discern. However, once you grasp its true significance, you will understand how it can spend the time of your meeting in ways beyond your imagination. For now, let me present the other 4 signs that you may already be unaware of experiencing. If any resonate with you as I describe them, take note. God may be reaching out to you right now. Have you observed an inexplicable acceleration or deceleration in your life? Lately, I am not referring to being busy or having leisure. I mean a remarkable shift in the tempo of your life. Imagine this: you have always been the kind of person who thrives on movement, perpetually engaged in activities. Suddenly, however, an intense desire for peace and calm emerges within you. The silence that once caused unease now feels essential. You find yourself opting out of plans just to remain home, engaging in prayer and contemplation. Perhaps you're experiencing this shifting desire now, or conversely, you might find yourself compelled into more active situations when you have always cherished tranquility. Unexpected invitations arise frequently, and opportunities push you beyond your usual boundaries. This is not a mere coincidence. God is modifying the cadence of your life to align it with the rhythm of the one intended for you. It's akin to tuning 2 musical instruments so that when the right moment arrives, you produce a beautiful melody together. The Bible states in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 that there is a season for everything and a time for every purpose under heaven. God is orchestrating the right season, crafting the space needed in your life for a timely encounter. When you sense this shift in rhythm, embrace it rather than resist it. Surrender to this flow as it is. God cultivating the ideal backdrop for what lies ahead. The next sign might astonish you. This sign is intriguing. Suddenly, certain individuals begin to emerge in your surroundings. These are not random encounters. Rather, they are pivotal connections. Such people carry the keys to opportunities you weren't even aware existed. For instance, it could be a colleague who previously kept to themselves, but now actively engages you in conversations. You might discover shared friends you didn't previously know existed, or a neighbor who chooses to introduce themselves after years, inviting you to an event where you meet extraordinary individuals. It might even stem from a casual encounter in a coffee shop, where a brief exchange leads to a significant connection in your journey. These individuals might recommend a transformative book or suggest a place you've never thought about visiting. If this resonates with you, take heed. Many fail to recognize that such people are divinely positioned. They possess insights, opportunities, or serve as facilitators guiding you toward where you need to be. Some of these individuals might ultimately have a connection directly or indirectly to the person God intended for you. Remain vigilant. As God aligns hearts, He reorganizes the framework that surrounds you, piecing together a vast puzzle where every new individual is a crucial element. Don't overlook any fresh connection that arises. Stay open and nurturing, for you may never know which of these individuals is instrumental in drawing you closer together. And you won't believe what is coming next. Have you ever experienced a flash of clarity regarding a past event, suddenly viewing it from an entirely fresh perspective? Past memories start to take on new significance, as if God is enlightening you to purposes you previously overlooked. For illustration, think back to a conversation you once had with a friend about relationships. At the time it felt trivial, but now you comprehend that it was a pivotal moment of preparation for now. The words you once heard resonate in a way that you never perceived. Alternatively, you may find yourself revisiting former dreams or projects stashed away, reigniting them with vigor. You may wonder why these thoughts are resurfacing. If you are undergoing this experience already, hang on until the last sign, as it is the rarest. Allow me to share Sarah's story, a name I have changed to protect her privacy. She reached out a few weeks ago to tell me about her recurring dreams centered around a trip she took during her teenage years. During that journey, she briefly met a boy at a church in another state. Their conversation was fleeting, yet Sarah found herself pondering the significance of that moment frequently. Just 2 weeks later, she learned her job would transfer her to that same city where her journey took place 15 years ago. A detail often overlooked is that this occurs because God is intertwining your personal narrative with what is upcoming. He is illustrating that none of your experiences were without purpose. Every trial, every joy, every lesson learned has been sculpting you into the person you need to be for that specific individual. It's as if God is saying, "Look, my child. Observe how I have been preparing you all along. See how each step in your journey has led you here." These resurfacing memories aren't merely fleeting nostalgia. They are revelations of purpose, God revealing the golden thread that links your entire past to your future. When this realization dawns on you, express gratitude. Seek divine guidance regarding these memories. Ask God to unveil what lessons He wishes for you to glean from these recollections, as they are vital for nurturing the relationship that is about to unfold. Now, the next sign might take you by surprise, so don't switch off just yet. What follows may highlight your current position on this journey. This sign may appear odd, but it is profoundly genuine. You start becoming more aware of injustices, dishonesty, insincerity, and shallow bonds that used to be tolerable or ignorable are now sources of deep disturbance. Let me illustrate with a scenario you may relate to as you engage in a group conversation. Someone begins to speak ill of another behind their back. In the past, you might have remained quiet or even joined in, but now you feel an uncomfortable tension within you. You can no longer tolerate it. You rise and exit, or you redirect the conversation. As this sensitivity intensifies in your heart, I want to share something that may completely alter your path to genuine love. Many individuals who notice these divine indicators find that there exists an essential step that hastens the aligning process. Are you aware of the distinction between those who swiftly discover their true love and those who linger for years? It's the profound healing of emotional pains we still bear from our yesterdays. I have crafted a heartfelt gift just for you. This guide on how to draw in and recognize genuine love will assist you in shedding the traumas that continue to obstruct your heart and nurturing the self-love that is vital for any enduring relationship. You can access this material in the first pinned comment of this video. If it resonates with you, you will know it. Perhaps you've been feeling just like this recently. You find yourself increasingly intolerant of superficial conversations, insincere relationships, and inauthentic people. There is a rising desire for truth, depth, and genuine connections. It's almost as if your spiritual insight has been heightened in a remarkable fashion. This occurs because God is purifying your heart and vision, allowing you to recognize authenticity as it emerges. He's readying you to see the right person, the one who will bring truth, depth, and sincerity into your existence. The Bible states in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 15, that the spiritual person discerns all matters. God is enhancing your discernment since you will need this heightened sensitivity. When you encounter the individual He has prepared for you, your spirit will instantly recognize the authenticity, the truth, the depth you have long sought. Don't be concerned if this makes you appear demanding or difficult to satisfy. God is elevating your standards because something extraordinary awaits you. This heightened sensitivity is a blessing, a form of protection, and a means of preparation, so that you won't accept anything less than God's finest. As we arrive at the final sign, the most significant of all, recognizing this, could indicate we're discussing weeks, not months. Here comes the most subtle, yet arguably the most powerful sign. God begins to align other aspects of your life that seemingly have no connection to relationships. Your career shifts unexpectedly. Your finances start to fall into place in ways you didn't foresee. Your health improves significantly. Family relationships are mended. Old projects finally gain momentum. Picture this scenario. You have sought a work promotion for years with no success. Suddenly, out of the blue, your boss reaches out with not only the promotion, but a superior opportunity. Or a health issue you've been struggling with for ages finally gets resolved. Or your mother reaches out to apologize for a long-ago incident. If multiple occurrences like these are happening simultaneously in your life, this could serve as the clearest indication of all. You may wonder, what does this have to do with my future partnership? Everything. God is not only preparing your heart, but the entire foundation of your life to welcome the individual He has chosen for you. It's as if He is saying prior to presenting you with this special gift, I will organize the environment where you will share this journey together. He is eliminating barriers, healing past wounds, opening new opportunities, and establishing stability, so that once you meet, you will have a solid base to build something enduring. When I observe God orchestrating someone's life in this manner, it fills me with joy, because I recognize that something beautiful is on the horizon. And this is precisely why I feel compelled to be more direct with you during this unique moment we are experiencing. If these signs resonate with you, don't allow this moment to slip away. The gift I've prepared for you on how to draw in and identify true love contains the essential secrets to finalize this divine preparation. It's akin to the final piece of the puzzle that God is putting together in your life. The time to act is now while your heart is open and willing. You will discover this treasure in the pinned comment, and your heart already senses whether it is intended for you. This alignment in various life areas is unmistakable evidence that something substantial is approaching. When God chooses to intervene in your romantic life, He first addresses all other facets, because He understands that a blessed union requires the right foundation to thrive. Pay attention to the positive shifts occurring around you. They are not mere coincidences. They represent divine preparation. God is setting the perfect scene for the love story He has designed for you. Now that you are aware of these 5 rare signs, how should you spiritually respond to them? First, engage in intentional prayer. Rather than simply asking for a partner, express gratitude for the signs that have come into your awareness. Pray for wisdom to discern and cooperate with what God is doing. Pray for the individual God has prepared for you, even if you have not yet met them. Pray that you both are molded to recognize one another when the time arrives. Second, focus on personal preparation. Utilize this time to continue growing. Read books that will enhance your character. Look after your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Cultivate your capabilities, talents, and dreams. Strive to become the best version of yourself, not to attract someone, but to honor the gift that God is crafting. Third practice, anticipatory gratitude. Begin expressing thanks now for what is on the horizon. Anticipatory gratitude is a potent form of prayer. It signifies faith. It speeds up the realization of God's promises. It aligns your heart with God's intentions. Fourth, remain open. Avoid trying to dictate how, when, or where your meeting will occur. Stay receptive to God's methods, even if they diverge from your expectations. He might surprise you in unimaginable ways. If any of these signs have already manifested in your life, please share which resonated most deeply with you. I read every comment and pray for each person who shares their experiences with me. If you have identified at least 3 of these 5 signs in your life, understand that you are not imagining things. God is truly aligning you spiritually with another person. What you are sensing, perceiving, and witnessing around you, everything has a divine purpose. The Bible mentions in Amos 9 verse 13 that the days are coming when the plowman will outpace the reaper. Harvest time is arriving sooner than you think. All the efforts you've expended, the patience you've shown, and the preparations you've made are about to yield results. In Habakkuk 2 verse 3, God proclaims that the vision is intended for a set time, and at the end it shall materialize and not deceive. Even if it lingers, wait for it, because it will undoubtedly arrive. It won't delay. The vision God imparted to your heart is not mere fanciful thinking, it's prophetic. And every genuine prophecy comes to fruition at the appointed time. But now we approach the most vital aspect. Do not close this video just yet, for what I am about to share could expedite this process in ways you cannot imagine. I perceive in the Spirit the moment of your encounter. It won't unfold in a dramatic fashion like in the films. It will appear natural, almost incidental, but your spirit will instantly recognize it. You will experience a feeling of finally arriving, coupled with a peace you've never known. When your eyes meet, even without completely understanding, you will realize that this moment was orchestrated by God Himself. You will feel like you have returned home, as if your whole life has led you to this meeting, this person, this moment. And when that day arrives, you will recall this prophetic message. You will remember the signs you acknowledged, the preparation you allowed God to conduct in your life, and the faith you sustained, even when it appeared as though nothing was transpiring. God is aligning your heart and the heart of the one He has destined for you. When God aligns hearts, nothing can obstruct their meeting at the perfect moment. If this message has resonated with you, if you sense God is communicating with you through these words, please comment. Lord, I trust your timing as a declaration of your faith in God's perfect schedule for your life. So be it, in Jesus' name. Amen. If this content has influenced your journey and you believe it deserves to reach a broader audience, you can easily support this channel by clicking the thanks button below this video to make a donation. Every contribution, regardless of size, greatly helps in sustaining this space. And even if you are unable to give at this moment, your presence here is already a tremendous gift. I am grateful for our connection. Life presents us with instances where we can sense a change in the atmosphere, don't you think? It feels as though some unseen force is at play around you, setting the stage for something remarkable that is on the verge of occurring. Perhaps you are feeling this right at this moment. Maybe upon waking up today, you sensed an unexplainable assurance that your life is poised for a significant transformation. Or it could be that you've longed for genuine love for so long that you're beginning to question if there truly is someone out there meant for you. Allow me to share an insight that may alter your viewpoint about relationships entirely. When the moment arrives that God intends for you to discover your soulmate, The universe aligns itself to ensure that this comes to fruition. Your past rejections don't hold weight. The disappointments from relationships that didn't work out have no bearing. Your age, whether 25, 35, 45, or 55, is irrelevant. When it is according to God's plan and your name is inscribed in the divine ledger of love, nothing can stand in the way of this great blessing from entering your life. There is a perfect design being crafted beyond what you can see. Every hardship you've endured, each tear you've shed, and all those nights spent wondering if love was meant for you, were moments molding you to appreciate the arrival of this gift. What many seem unaware of is that God's desire isn't merely for you to meet someone. He knows precisely who that individual is. He foresaw the conclusion of your love story even before your arrival in this world. Every facet of your journey, every experience, every situation is orchestrated to navigate you both towards one another. And even as you wait, perhaps grappling with doubts about missing your chance, God works quietly in the background. He is preparing that person for you as diligently as He is preparing you for them. He is removing barriers, aligning events, and generating possibilities. But how can you discern when this unique period is commencing? How do you pinpoint the signs that indicate God is strategically shifting the elements of existence in your favor? There are celestial affirmations, unmistakable signs that emerge at the moment the Creator decides to unleash love into your life. Whispers to your inner self signal readiness. The end of your wait is near. Today, I want to disclose 3 indicators that consistently emerge when divine timing has arrived for you to engage in profound, enduring, and blessed love. The first sign occurs when an otherworldly tranquility envelops your heart when you are near this individual. You know the usual anxiety that arrives with budding relationships, constantly decoding signals, scrutinizing each action, every word, silence. But when God affirms that someone is destined for you, that internal turmoil fades away almost in an instant. It's as if an unseen force calmed your spirit, reassuring you, hold still, you've arrived. This peace is beyond any rational explanation. You could be facing challenges in other spheres of life, work issues, financial strains, familial conflicts, but when you think of this person or find yourself in their presence, an overwhelming serenity takes over. It's that peace described in Scripture, surpassing all comprehension. God is conveying, cease your struggle. Stop trying so fervently. I'm managing this aspect of your life. A young woman named Rebecca underwent this transformation in a profound way. After spending years in tumultuous relationships, perpetually on high alert, she confided in me about her quest to decode signals, always fearful. She wasn't enough. When she encountered the man who is now her husband, an indiscernible shift occurred. Right from their initial outing, she felt a calm she had previously never known. I was able to be myself completely without facades or apprehension, she expressed. It was as though my soul recognized home. This illustrates the distinction between seeking a relationship and having God present you one. When you force something out of alignment with divine design, your energy remains in turmoil. In contrast, when the Almighty orchestrates a union, everything flows as effortlessly as a river merging with the ocean. This peace also manifests in other subtle yet impactful ways. You cease the incessant need to keep checking your phone, yearning for messages. That desperate need to impress or achieve perfection at every meeting dissipates. Your sleep improves your appetite, normalizes your smile, appears effortlessly. It's like your entire system has finally settled after a prolonged period of yearning for something that is now plainly there. The second sign, your destinies entwine in a manner that can only be terminated divinely. You begin to realize that the dreams God implanted in your heart resonate perfectly with the aspirations implanted in this person's heart. I'm not merely referring to basic compatibility or shared interests. I mean the discovery that your life's most profound ambitions, those you rarely share, align seamlessly with their deepest goals. It is akin to uncovering that two narratives written separately for years had always been chapters of a unified story. The sacrifices you've made, the paths you've chosen, the skills you've honed, all gain new significance as you appreciate how they prepared you to walk side by side with this individual. Under God's design, there's no dilemma in choosing between loving them and achieving your aspirations. You find that loving them is integral to fulfilling your dreams, that sharing time with them doesn't distract you from your mission but enhances it in unimaginable ways. Your career objectives take on a fresh perspective when there's someone to celebrate wins with and tackle hurdles alongside. Your family aspirations find not just a partner, but someone aligned with your vision of creating a blessed household. Your financial pursuits synchronize naturally, establishing a robust foundation for the future you both wish to build. It's the universe insinuating you were destined to complement each other's journeys. I prepared you individually so that you could unite as a stronger whole. The third sign emerges when you organically inspire each other towards excellence. I'm not referring to constructive criticism or efforts to enhance your partner. I'm discussing an innate inspiration that arises simply from your time together. When God unites two souls, something extraordinary transpires. They become catalysts driving each other towards the best versions of themselves. Gazing into this person's eyes, you see not just your current self, but the potential of who you can become. This occurs naturally, devoid of pressure, compulsion, or expectations. This transformation sprouts from authentic love and mutual respect. You wish to evolve not out of obligation, but out of inspiration, a desire to better yourself out of appreciation. A friend of mine, David, once struggled with personal organization. His finances were disordered, his objectives unclear, and his priorities muddled. Upon meeting his now wife, who approached life with great discipline, he experienced a profound internal change. She never judged me or attempted to fix me, he shared, but witnessing the peace derived from her organized life, observing how it allowed her to focus on what truly mattered, ignited an ambition within me I had never known before.
As I convey these insights to you, I sense there's a deeper reality at play.
You might be recognizing that, despite your yearning for this transformative love, hidden emotional wounds create invisible barriers. Past traumas might still be whispering untruths about your worth, causing you to settle for less than you deserve, or to undermine yourself when goodness arises. If this resonates with you, I have prepared something special that may be just what your soul craves at this moment. How to attract and recognize true love emerges as a heartfelt offering born of care and commitment. This resource is designed for those who, like you, acknowledge their worthiness for genuine love, but feel there's something inside still yearning for healing. You'll find this precious gift in the first pinned comment. If it's designated for you, you will recognize it. To date, he possesses a solid financial foundation, well-defined goals, and a discipline he never thought he could attain, not through force, but because he encountered someone who unveiled qualities that had lain dormant within him, waiting to emerge. This mutual awakening manifests across various dimensions of life. Perhaps you have always been reserved, but her innate confidence urges you to express yourself without restraint. Or maybe she tends to be quite serious, yet your sense of humor encourages her to find joy in everyday moments. The most beautiful aspect is that this transformation is both reciprocal and voluntary. You're not attempting to change one another. Instead, you are mutually inspiring growth. And when these three indicators in your life converge, when you feel this profound peace, your destinies beautifully intersect and you inspire each other's excellence, you can trust that it isn't mere coincidence. It's affirmation. The Bible reminds us in Proverbs 18, verse 22, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord." Let us reflect on this truth for a moment. The scripture does not say, "He who searches desperately," or "he who forces circumstances." It states, "He who finds." Tao. A significant distinction exists between searching and finding. Searching involves human effort, strategy, trials, and mistakes. Finding details being in the right place at the right moment with a heart ready to embrace the gift that God extends. Notice that the passage refers to discovering a good thing, not just anyone, but a true blessing. Someone who will enhance your life, bringing joy and growth, serving as tangible evidence of divine favor over you. When you encounter this individual, and you will find them, it won't simply be a matter of good fortune or mastering relationship techniques. It will result from receiving favor from the Lord. It will be because God has set his eyes upon you and deemed that now is the moment to grace this child, whether son or daughter, with a love that will forever change their existence. I sense that many of you are recognizing this truth in your hearts at this moment. If you understand, you must first mend the lingering wounds within. Hold onto that gift I mentioned. While this unique opportunity is available, you can find it in the pinned comment. As you await this manifestation and the signs to emerge in your life, I wish for you to grasp a fundamental principle. Your anticipation is not futile. With each passing day, you draw closer to this sacred encounter. God has not overlooked you. His intentions for your life remain unchanged. He has not concluded that you are unworthy of love. In fact, he is utilizing this time of preparation to mold you into the very person who will be able to recognize, embrace, and treasure the gift he is crafting. Every past romantic setback imparted valuable lessons about what you truly desire in a partner. Each phase of solitude has fortified you, aiding in the formation of your unique self. Every instance of doubt has granted you greater insight into the true essence of a meaningful relationship. You are not behind schedule. You have not lost your opportunity. Age is irrelevant. You are precisely where you are meant to be in this divine journey, guiding you toward the love of your life. And when it comes to pass, not if, but when you will understand the purpose behind your waiting, you will realize why prior relationships faltered. Every rejection you faced was a form of protection, steering you toward what's perfect for you. Yes, our shared journey of healing and preparation is profound. If you sense that the time has arrived to delve deeper into this transformation, the resources are available to you in this distinctive moment. So what actions should you take while waiting? How can you prepare to identify these signs as they manifest? First, keep your heart open, yet shielded. Open to the opportunities God might be arranging, but shielded against despair and rush that could lead you to accept less than you deserve. Second, continue to grow as an individual. Cultivate your skills, strive for your aspirations, cultivate strong friendships, heal from past injuries, and become someone intriguing and whole who has much to contribute to a relationship. Third, trust in God's timing. Resist the urge to force connections that don't emerge organically. Don't accept relationships that don't bring you peace, that don't resonate with your deepest aspirations, that don't inspire you to improve. Fourth, offer prayers. Share your desires, anxieties, and hopes with the Creator. Seek wisdom to discern the right person when they arrive. Request patience to wait for the perfect time. Ask for preparation to be the partner this special individual deserves, and they will come to you. Perhaps even sooner than you expect. perhaps in the most unexpected manner, maybe even with someone entirely unlike your usual preference when it occurs. When you notice these 3 signs making an entrance into your life, do not be afraid. After enduring numerous disappointments, we sometimes learn to fear even the positive. We start doubting our own joy. However, if the signs are present, if you feel that inexplicable calm, if you sense that your destinies intertwine in a supernatural way, if you ignite excellence in one another trust, this isn't mere fantasy. You're not deceiving yourself once more. This is God fulfilling His promise in your life. Permit yourself to have faith. Permit yourself to receive. Allow yourself to feel joy. Right now, as you read these words, your love story is being penned by God Himself. Every experience you've had, every lesson you've gathered, every tear you've shed, all contribute to the sturdy foundation upon which your future relationship will stand. And when it culminates, when you gaze into this person's eyes and sense you have found your home, when you acknowledge that everything has fallen into place, you will grasp a profound truth. God truly had a plan from the beginning. He heard every prayer spoken in the hush of dawn. He witnessed every tear of hope and frustration. He knows all the dreams held in your heart. And at the right moment, He will deliver a love that surpasses all your expectations. Until then, continue to fully embrace your life. Continue to love the existence you have at present. Continue to believe that the best is yet to come. We have arrived at a pivotal moment in this path where I can feel transformation transpiring in many of you. If you have embraced these truths and feel it's time to genuinely heal the wounds that hinder your heart from embracing the love you deserve, know that this is a rare opportunity. You might have come to understand that despite your deep desire for this divine love, you still carry pain that forms unseen barriers. Traumas that lead you to accept mere scraps while you deserve a banquet. Wounds that plant falsehoods about your value. Now is the moment to take action. Guidelines on how to attract and recognize true love await you in the first pinned comment, ready to steer you through the healing your heart desperately craves. This isn't just another resource. It's the path for you to finally become appealing to genuine love, healing once and for all the wounds that have hindered your happiness. Your heart instinctively knows this is meant for you. Because when God desires you to be with someone, it will undoubtedly unfold. And it will be even more magnificent than you can envision. If this content has positively impacted your journey, and if you feel it should reach a wider audience, you can support this channel through a straightforward gesture. Just click the thanks button below the video and make a contribution. Any support, no matter how modest, greatly assists in sustaining this space. And even if you can't contribute at this moment, your presence here is already a significant gift. Thank you for being together in this. If this message resonated with your heart, if you sense these words were intended for you, I invite you to make a declaration of faith in the comments below. Just type, "I receive this blessing." By writing this phrase, you are not merely commenting. You are declaring to the universe that you believe in God's promises for your life. You are affirming your trust in His timing, your faith in His plan, and your readiness to welcome the love He has set aside for you. This simple affirmation unleashes something powerful in the spiritual realm. It's your way of formalizing a partnership with the divine, affirming that you believe the best is yet to come. Type "I receive this blessing" and let this affirmation resonate not only in your words, but also in your heart and spirit. And if you know someone who could benefit from hearing this message today, share this video. Sometimes we are the tools, through which God fosters hope and encouragement for those in need. Your declaration of faith may be just what is needed for God to start orchestrating events in your favor. I receive this blessing, and it shall be so.